I've just launched the world's highest concentration of actives in an eye cream for dark circles, fine lines, and puffiness, specifically for skin of color. Today, I'm going to be teaching you the key actives you need for the eye area, why skin of color is different to Caucasian skin and why we need different ingredients, why I failed so many times formulating this, how to use this eye cream, and the common mistakes that people make when it comes to eye creams that actually lead to premature aging. I'm going to leave that bit to the end, so make sure you get to the end. Don't forget, I am in the comment section for 1 hour at the launch of every single YouTube video. So when you subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell. Hello, I'm Dr. Vanita Rattan. I'm a doctor, but also a cosmetic formulator specifically for skin of color. Skin of color is different to Caucasian skin. The melanocytes are larger and they are easier to trigger. I always say one scratch, one bite, or one burn, and you hyperpigment. You cannot afford to irritate or inflame skin of color. This means that we don't really get to wear all the creams that are available on the market because most of it was formulated for Caucasian skin. With a Caucasian skin, you can burn the skin, it'll peel and it grows back fine. With us, it triggers our melanocytes and it leads to decades of hyperpigmentation. So without further ado, let's dive right in. So I've just turned 40 and I've noticed my own fine lines deepening, especially when I smile, and then the creases going around the cheeks, and then it gets worse when I apply concealer, because when I wear concealer, first it goes into the cracks, and then over the course of a whole day, I feel like my fine lines just look worse and worse. And actually by the time I take the concealer off, because often it can contain denatured alcohol, which dries the skin, it makes fine lines look worse than they did in the morning. I also noticed that my skin felt duller, drier, and dark circles appeared worse than they did a decade ago. As I'm a cosmetic formulator, I know the key actives needed to treat this, but this cream, this concoction didn't exist. And rightly so, it's an expensive formula to put together. So starting off with the collagen stimulators. I knew I needed all three forms of vitamin A. Retinaldehyde at 0.1% concentration. I would need retinol at 0.1 concentration. And I need tetrahexyl decaloscorbate as well. That's fat-soluble vitamin C because it penetrates into the dermis and helps to stimulate collagen there. I also added retinol palmitate. Although it's the weakest form of vitamin A, this is the vitamin A form that is stored in the skin. So ideally, to tackle collagen stimulation, you want all three forms of vitamin A. Next, I wanted to tackle my dark circles. So I needed tyrosinase inhibitors. So I chose 2% tranexamic acid, 1% alpha-arbutin, and then 2% niacinamide, plus of course peptides, so matrixyl 3000 and ceramides. This is very important because for skin of color, we have less ceramides in our skin. That's the fats in our skin. And so this leads to increased transepidermal water loss, so water evaporates from our skin and leads the cells to become a bit more compact and duller. So what we really want to do is to hydrate the area. It creates a healing environment for the skin, so all these delicious actives we're putting into the skin get to work optimally. And then moving on to the shadowing. To reduce shadowing, I want to vasoconstrict. So I added 1% caffeine in. And for skin to glow, you need humectants. So I added 5% glycerin. So that's quite a high percentage, but that is so needed for around the eye area where the skin is already very thin and it's prone to transepidermal water loss. You really want to hold on to water. So you want water magnets, i.e. humectants. And as you guys know me so well, I don't just leave it there. I really wanted to use the latest technology. So right now we are using stem cells, ferment, and DNA repair enzymes. What this does is it reverses biological aging and it increases the length of your telomeres. Of course, I formulated it in combination in an airless pump. This really wasn't easy. I failed many times to stabilize the formula. The reason being that you want to have a pH that's at about 6, so high enough that it's causing zero irritation around the eye area for skin of color. But you also want to have the pH low enough that the preservative system is strong. So you have a very narrow pH window to work within, plus you're trying to stabilize a vast number of high concentration actives. So there's a reason this product has not been created yet. It's very difficult to formulate and very difficult to manufacture. So how do you use it? At night time, 2 hours before bed, that's the ideal time to your skincare routine so that your skincare doesn't come off onto your sheets. You double cleanse. So you remove all the sunscreen from the day, the makeup from the day. You give yourself a clean canvas so you have maximum penetration of actives. Followed by your hydrating toner. Your hydrating toner will create a healing environment, but also allows better penetration of any actives following. You then go in with your triple action eye cream. So this is an airless pump. It comes with a cooling tip at the top. If I just push the pump like this, you can see it comes out like this. This is enough for both eyes. So what you would do is you would take one fingertip, you would do this, and you would pat gently around the top and the bottom. And you would do this every night, followed by any serums you want to wear. So if you're using the daily range, for example, then go in with our antioxidant power serum, followed by your moisturizer. So for us, it would be our Cera-Pep Brightening Moisturiser. That's with ceramides and peptides formulated for skin of color. If you're using our Trio Blemish range for oily acne-prone skin, then you would wash your face as normal. You'd apply your exfoliator just to the areas where you're getting the acne, so it's not around the eye area anyway. Then you apply your triple action eye cream and then any serums you want, plus then your PM gel moisturizer. So what results can you expect? After 2 weeks, the skin around the eyes are going to look brighter and more hydrated. By week 6, as the skin starts to feel a bit tighter, you're going to have less puffiness around the eye area. And then by week 12, your fine lines and dark circles should start to reduce. Now, the common question I get asked is, Dr. V, what's the difference between your dark circles kit and the triple action eye cream? So the dark circles kit is for dark circles that have been there for decades. They've been there since youth. That's periorbital hyperpigmentation. The dark circles that happen as we get older is happening because the skin is becoming thinner. We're starting to get triggering of the melanocytes, but actually that form of dark circles are slightly easier to treat because it's been there for a shorter amount of time. And so the triple action eye cream is great for the shadowing and dark circles that happen as we get older. But if you've had dark circles for decades and they've been there since youth and it runs in the family, so it's hereditary, then really go for the dark circles kit because that's got 10 tyrosinase inhibitors tackling just periorbital hyperpigmentation. So this is a triple action eye cream, and so you just need to figure out, where do your dark circles fit? Did it happen later on in life or did it happen earlier in life? So who shouldn't use our triple action eye cream? If you're pregnant, you shouldn't use it because it's got vitamin A plus tranexamic acid. Those are 2 ingredients you want to avoid in your skincare. And also if you've got broken skin or eczema around the eye area, avoid this too. What you want to use instead is our Calm Balm. And that's a fat stick that's almost replacing the waxy skin around the eye area. Again, it's really trapping water in, but with eczema around the eye area and fine lines that happen from the eczema, you will notice results within a week of using our Calm Balm, because what you're doing is replacing the skin, replacing the job that the skin should be doing. And so you see results quite quickly by using the Calm Balm. Don't forget to download our free ebook from the website. Plus, if you love skincare, do get your hands on a copy of Skin Revolution. I am in the comment section for 1 hour. So when you subscribe, make sure you hit that notification bell, and you can follow me on the rest of social media channels too. Thank you so much. Love, Dr. V.